Children, let us start the chapter electricity. There are different forms of energy. Light energy, heat energy, which is also called thermal energy, mechanical energy, which are classified as kinetic energy and potential energy, sound energy, chemical energy, electrical energy. And one of the most controllable and convenient form of energy is electrical energy. The most controllable and convenient form of energy is electricity. Why? Electricity is one of the most convenient form of energy because of some reasons. You know that electricity can be produced in various ways by using different sources of energy. You can convert any forms of energy into the form of electrical energy. Flow of water is having kinetic energy. That energy can be converted into electrical energy. Even the flow of wind, that is, wind can be used to convert the electrical energy. Similarly, fuel like coal, diesel, etc. can be used to produce the electricity. And solar energy can be converted into electrical energy, and nuclear energy can also be converted into electrical energy. In this way, electricity can be produced in various ways by using different sources of energy. And second reason is electrical energy can be converted into any other form of energy easily. For example, you can convert the electrical energy into light energy. You know that by bulb you are getting the light, that is, the electrical energy is converted into light energy. And also heat energy, mechanical energy. These are the energies which can be converted by the electrical energy. Means you can convert the electrical energy into different forms of energy like heat energy, light energy, mechanical energy, sound energy, etc. The third main reason is it can be transported from the generated place to any other place easily through the conducting wire. You know the transmission lines. Here, to transfer the electrical energy from the generating stations to any other place, we are using the transmission lines which are having the conducting wire, which are the metallic wires. And with the help of these conducting wires, that is with the help of the transmission lines, you can transfer the electric current to any other place easily. Therefore, it is one of the main reason electricity is one of the important source of energy. That is, because of all the above reason, you can say that electricity has an important place in the modern society. You know that it is very useful in homes, schools, hospitals, industries, etc. It is one of the important form of energy for variety of uses in homes, hospitals, schools, industries, etc. And you know that in home you are using the electricity to get the light, to get the heat, and also to run the machines like washing machine, mixer, grinder, fan, etc. And your daily life depends upon electrical energy only. Therefore, you can say that it is one of the important form of energy for variety of uses. And in industry, here electricity is one of the important source of energy to run the machines. And in hospitals also, you know that for many purposes you are using the electricity. So here, what is electricity? That is nothing but electric current. So what is current? Current means flow. You know that air flows, that is called air current. Water flows, that is called water current, like this way. So what is electric current? It is a flow of electric charges. It is a flow of electric charges through a conductor. Electric current is a flow of electric charges through a conductor. For example, you know that it is a current flowing through a metallic wire. It is a current flowing through a metallic wire. And torch is having a cells inside. You know that here the cell is a source of electric current. The cell provides flow of electric charges or electric current through the torch, and the bulb glows here. The torch bulb glows here. That is with the help of the electric current. Here there is nothing but flow of electric charges which helps to glow the bulb. And to get the light from the torch, it must be switched on. Switch must be on to get the light from the torch. And what is that switch? Switch is a device which makes conducting link between the cell and the bulb. It makes a conducting link between the cell and the bulb, and you know that here switch helps to switch on the flow of electric current or switch off the flow of electric current. That is electric circuit. So what is electric circuit? A continuous and closed path of an electric current is called electric circuit. And you know that current flows only through the closed path. That is only through the closed circuit. And if the circuit is broken anywhere, current will not flow. Circuit is broken means the circuit is open here. Circuit is not closed. In that case, the current will not flow through the conducting wire, or current will not flow through the circuit. So switch helps to make and break the closed circuit. Here switch is on means it is closed circuit. Switch is off means it is open circuit. So switch is used to close the circuit and to break the circuit. When the switch is on, the circuit is closed circuit and current flows through the circuit. When the switch is off, the circuit is broken and current will not flow through the circuit. So switch is used to make and break the circuit. That is, when the switch is on, the circuit becomes a closed path. When the switch is off, the circuit becomes open path. In this way, with the help of the switch, you can complete the circuit and also you can break the circuit. See the schematic diagram of an electric circuit, which is a simple electric circuit. Here there are 4 components: bulb, cell, plug key and ammeter. And all these 4 components are connected with the help of conducting wire. Here you know that conducting wires are the metallic wires which allows the current to pass through them. And they are also allows the current to pass through the bulb. See the cell here. Cell is a provider of electric charges and it is having 2 terminals, positive terminal and negative terminal, and the positive terminal of the cell is connected to the one end of the bulb and the other end of the bulb is connected to the positive end of the ammeter, and the negative end of the ammeter is connected to the plug key or tap key, and the other end of the plug key is connected to the negative terminal of the cell here. And here you know, with the help of the bulb you can make out whether there is a flow of electric current or not, and ammeter is an instrument to measure the flow of electric current. And here plug key is there. Plug key is nothing but a switch. It acts as a switch, and to open the circuit and to make the circuit you can use the plug key. There is a bulb to verify the flow of electric current through the circuit, and ammeter is also device or instrument used to detect the or used to measure the flow of electric current. And here when the bulb gets on, you can say that electric current is passed through the wire and also through the bulb. And at that time, ammeter shows the deflection and also it measures the flow of electric current. And you know that when the tap key is open, it is a open circuit, and here the connection is broken, and here there is no flow of current through this circuit. And if you insert at the tap key, then the circuit becomes closed circuit and the bulb glows here. Bulb start to glow. So when the bulb will glow, when the electric current passes through the circuit, then you can observe the glow of bulb. When the tap key is removed, then the flow of electric charges stops and there is no glow of bulb. And also when the electric current flows through the circuit, you can observe the deflection in the ammeter, and also it shows the how much current flows through the circuit here, that you can measure with the help of the ammeter here. In the circuit, we are using a metallic wire, and in this metallic wire, electrons constitute the flow of charges. In the metallic wire, electrons constitute the flow of charges. At the time of phenomenon of electricity was observed, electrons were not known. Therefore, electric current was considered to be the flow of positive charges. See the circuit diagram. Here there is a cell, and cell is a provider of the electric charges, and it is having positive end and negative end, that is positive terminal and negative terminal. Electron moves through the cell from negative end to the positive end, and here the direction of the flow of electric current is from the positive terminal to the negative terminal, like this way. Here the direction is shown. This is the direction of the electric current from the positive end to the negative end, and it is in the opposite to the flow of the electrons, opposite to the flow of the negatively charged electrons. In this way, you know that electrons moves from the negative end to the positive end, and electric current flows from positive end to the negative end. Therefore, conventionally, in an electric circuit, the direction of electric current is taken as opposite to the direction of flow of electrons, which are negative charges. And also, it is to be noted that the electric current flows in the circuit from the positive terminal of the cell to the negative terminal of the cell. Definition of electric current. Electric current is expressed by the amount of charges flowing through a particular area in unit time. So, actual definition of electric current is, it is expressed by the amount of charges flowing through a particular area in unit time. Here there is a word charges, and therefore you can say that electric current is a rate of flow of charges. Rate of flow of charges, that is electric current is equals to charges by time. Charges by time, that is I is equals to Q by T. Here Q is the number of charges or amount of charges, and T is the time taken to the flow of charges in the particular area. And here you know that is I is the current. Q is the net charge flows across any cross section of a conductor, that is about the particular area, that is through the particular area. And SI unit of charge, that you know that it is a coulomb, that is denoted by the letter C. SI unit of charge is coulomb, and 1 coulomb is equals to 6 into 10 to the power of 18 electrons. 1 coulomb is equals to 6 into 10 to the power of 18 electrons. So what is electron here? Electron is a particle which possesses a negative charge. Electron is a particle which possesses a negative charge, that you know already, and that is equals to, what is the charge of the electron? That is 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulomb. So what is the charge of the electron? That is equals to 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19, and you know that it is a negative charge of 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulomb. And the unit of electric current can be here, that is ampere. What is the unit of electric current? SI unit of electric current is ampere, and its symbol is A. 1 ampere means that is a flow of 1 coulomb charge per 1 second per second. That is 1 ampere is the electric current constituted by the flow of 1 coulomb of charge per second. That is 1A is equals to 1C by 1S. 1 ampere is equals to 1 coulomb by 1 second. That is, if 1 coulomb charge passes through the cross section of the particular conductor, then that is in unit time. That is 1 ampere is the electric current by the flow of 1 coulomb of charge per second. Per second, if in 1 second, how many coulomb of charges flows through it? If 1 second, 1 coulomb of charge passes through it, so that is considered as 1 ampere. So 1 ampere is equals to 1C by 1S. Other units of electric current are milliampere and microampere. And milliampere means in short it is mA. Microampere means in short it is μA. So here milliampere and microamperes are the units to express small quantities of current. They are the units to express small quantities of current. 1 mA, 1 milliampere means 10 to the power of minus 3 ampere. That is 10 to the power of minus 3A. And 1 μA means 1 microampere means 10 to the power of minus 6 ampere. That is 10 to the power of minus 6A. And here there is a device, ammeter. And what is ammeter? Ammeter is an instrument to measure electric current in a circuit, and it is connected in series in a circuit. Here the positive end is connected to the bulb and negative end is connected to the plug key or tap key. In this way it is connected in series in the electric circuit, and you can observe the flow of electric current through the circuit with the help of the ammeter. Next, you see the ammeter here. You know that ammeter is an instrument to measure electric current in a circuit, and it is connected in series in a electric circuit. Here, see 3 ammeters are there. The first one is the ammeter which measures the electric current in the unit ampere, and second one is the ammeter which measures the electric current in milliampere. So second one is the ammeter to measure the electric current in terms of milliampere. Third one is also ammeter. It is also used to measure the electric current in the unit microampere. That is in the microampere. So ampere, milliampere and microamperes are the different units of ammeter, and here A denotes the ammeter which measures the electric current in ampere. MA denotes the ammeter which measures the electric current in milliampere. μA denotes the ammeter which measures the electric current in microampere. Now you take one example which is based on the relation I is equals to Q by T. The question is, a current of 0.5 A is drawn by a filament of an electric bulb for 10 minutes. Find the amount of electric charge that flows through the circuit. Here the current I is given, that is 0.5 A. Note down it. And time taken to flow the electric current is given, that is 10 minutes. So you take t is equals to 10 minutes and that is equals to, you must convert this into seconds. So you take that 10 into 60, so it becomes 600 seconds. Here you have to find out the electric charge. Find the amount of electric charge means you write q is equals to question mark, and you know the relation I is equals to q by t. That is nothing but q by t is equals to I. So it becomes q is equals to I into t. Then you know that I is 0.5a into t is 10 minutes, that is 600 second. And you know that 6 5s are 30, it becomes 300, that is 300 coulombs of charges are flowing through the circuit. How much electric charges flows through the circuit? Here 300 coulomb of charges flow through the circuit.